We're gambling the future of civilization on the hunches of maybe 50 brains. That jaw-dropping confession from OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is the clearest signal yet that the AI talent war isn't just hot, it's white hot, and it's reshaping Silicon Valley faster than any boom we've ever seen. But here's where it gets controversial. The same executives who insist that superintelligence is inevitable are simultaneously telling us that only a medium-sized handful of people can actually unlock it. If that sounds contradictory, you're not alone. Picture this scene. Recruiters at Meta, Microsoft, Google, and OpenAI are locked in a bidding war so fierce that signing bonuses alone now rival the GDP of small nations. One recent offer reportedly crossed the billion-dollar mark. Yes, billion with a B, for a single researcher whose name most of us have never heard. Meta alone has dangled $100 million signing bonuses plus annual compensation that dwarfs most venture funds, all to peel a few star engineers away from rivals. Altman, speaking to CNBC on Friday, didn't mince words. This is the most intense talent market I've seen in my entire career. He then added a twist that should make every hiring manager sweat. When you weigh the economic value these individuals can create against the billions we're pouring into compute, maybe this level of insanity is the new normal. Andrew Sorkin pressed him on the obvious question. How tiny is this elite circle and what secret sauce do they possess? Altman's answer was both reassuring and unsettling. The bet, the hope, is that they know how to discover the remaining ideas to reach superintelligence. We're talking about a handful of algorithmic breakthroughs and a medium-sized handful of people who can crack them. Translation: the fate of trillion-dollar markets may hinge on fewer minds than you can fit in a university lecture hall. And this is the part most people miss. While headlines obsess over the marquee names, Altman quietly believes the real pool of potential superintelligence architects is many thousands, maybe tens, or even hundreds of thousands worldwide. In other words, the current feeding frenzy is focused on a glittering sliver of the actual talent ocean. Some companies, he suggests, have simply decided it's easier to chase celebrities than to build the scouting systems needed to find the hidden geniuses in Warsaw, Lagos, or Sao Paulo. Meta's recent moves illustrate the stakes. Beyond the headline-grabbing bonuses, the company has poured $14.3 billion into Scale AI and personally recruited its CEO, Alexander Wang, to spearhead a new superintelligence unit. That's not an acquisition. It's a coronation. So where does this leave the rest of us? If Altman is right, the next world-altering insight could come from a self-taught coder in Jakarta or a physics grad student in Montreal who hasn't yet posted a single line of open-source code. Yet today's hiring algorithms and the eye-watering offers are still aimed at the same 10 resumes that already glow in the dark. Controversial thought. Is the industry's obsession with rockstar researchers actually slowing progress by ignoring the broader brain trust? Or is Altman downplaying the rarity of true genius to keep regulators and competitors complacent? Now it's your turn. Do you buy the idea that only a few dozen minds stand between us and superintelligence? Or is the real bottleneck the willingness to look beyond the usual suspects? Drop your take in the comments. Agree, roast, or rewrite the narrative entirely. The next billion-dollar insight might just come from the conversation we spark right here.